All right, I had a request for this one. I'd rather have What We Had by Lee and Womack. Never heard this version of this song. Really pretty. And I think this is Paul Franklin. It sounds like Paul. It took me a little while to figure out what he was doing on the intro. I've never played this lick before, but I'm glad you requested this because I can add it to my repertoire. And what he's doing is, it's in the key of E, and he's, I couldn't figure it out for a little while because he's coming in pretty standard, 8, right? So 8, 6, pedal in, B pedal in, and then he's hitting 5 and 6, squeezing the A pedal in, and it's weird because that 6th pedal is that 6th string B pedal is stepping down while the A pedal sounded like. But I figured it out. It took me a while to figure out what he was doing, but he's actually playing some of it on the 2nd string. So you're going to have your 2nd string lowered a full step, and then you're going to reach up and hit that 2nd string. Right? Oops. And then you're going to drop the whole thing down a fret, and when you do, you take that 2nd string lower off. It sounds weird, but in context in the slide, it doesn't. And then when you get down here to the 5th fret, you drop that 2nd string twice. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool move. I've never done that move before. I'm glad I found it. The rest of it isn't that hard, and he's really smooth with lowering that thing. I got to work on that. So he does that. Then he hits 5 and 6. A and B pedals. Drop the A. And then 5 and 6, no pedals. And then 4 and 5, no pedals. And then you go up to this A here, A and F position, 4th and 5th strings. And then up to the 12th fret. And then squeeze in your A pedal, A and B pedals. So here's the whole thing from the beginning. All right. And then he does this move. He hits the 4th string, then the 2nd string. Lower the whole tone, and then he hits the he hits the 5th string A pedal in. I have both my A and B pedals down, and then he slides back into the 1 chord or the E chord, 5th and 6th strings, no pedals, to the 12th. And the 4th string, and then this is pretty standard, 3, 4, 5, E string lowered, 4th string lowered, and then A and B pedals in, A and B pedals out, drop down 2 frets, And then he comes, sounds like to me, he comes back up here to the 4th and 5th strings at the 12th fret, no pedals. And then he, I don't know if that's right, but 12, 11, 10, and then down here at 4th and 5th string, squeeze in the A pedal. And I guess you can come out of them and go into that B and A pedal at the 5th and 6th strings. So yeah, so again, so and there's the intro. All right, here's the kind of turnaround here at about 1:32 seconds. I think this is right. It's coming in right off the vocal. It's coming in 8 and 6. And it's B pedal in. And then the 5th string, no A pedal. And then it's hitting the 5th and 6th. And then the 4th, 1st string raised, and then coming down hitting the 4th. So and then it's hitting 3, 4, and 5 at the 12th, no pedals, and then going up to the A and F position, 15th fret. So and then it's hitting a kind of a, it's going down just kind of faintly to the A and B pedals, 14th fret for your B, for your 5 chord. And then it's coming back down to the 12th fret, A and B pedals down and 4th string lowered. I think that's, and then it drops down 2 frets, A and B pedal off. I think that's what it's doing. I'll listen to it slow. And then it's kind of doing this little sliding up to the 11th and down to the 12th, and then 4th and 5th, 12th string, 4th, 5th, 12th fret. And it's just kind of like the intro ending. So again, so yeah, I think that's pretty close anyways to what you were asking for. So I hope it helps.